Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjane.co.uk, and today I am bringing you a project from the Stamp Around UK video hop, and the theme this month is black and gold. So this is my cute little fold flat gift box with my black and gold theme, and I've made this specifically to size a pack of shortbread because I love shortbread and I love to gift it, and I bought a big pack with lots of little ones in it, and because they came in their old sealed packet, I thought, oh, they would be good to make small gift boxes up, and I could gift these away. So, you know, I feel like I could give them to the postman for the American audience and Canadian audience. That's the mailman, you know, anybody that came around, really, delivery drivers, window cleaners, people like that. So any tradespeople that came around during the holiday season, I thought it would be really handy to have a little stash of them. So I've got basic black cardstock, and it measures 8.5 inches by 7.5 inches. If you would like the measurements in metric, so in centimetres, please follow the links to my blog because they will be on there. I'm scoring this at 3 inches. I'm scoring it at 4, at 7, and at 8. And that gives me my side bit here to glue. And then on the short side, I'm scoring it at 1/2, 1.5, 6, and 7. Brilliant. So that's it all scored. So as people who follow my video, they might know that when I'm doing some 3D projects, I actually do like to do my cutting before I burnish. I'm not sure how I got into this habit. I just did, and I prefer it. And what I'll try to remember to do is to show you the template afterwards. So anybody that wishes to pause the video will be able to. So start off with my flap at the end here, and then I'm going to be having cut down all of these sides, and then same here, then this one, and then finally this one. So if I just cut these down and mite it into them a little bit, these are going to be the side. Just like this. So I do like projects like this where you can just make up a bulk load, and the fact that you can fold this flat is just so handy. I'm sure you could do a bit of a straighter job than I just did on this one, sorry. I might come in there and try and just straighten that up a tiny bit. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's not, it's just that for my own self. But yeah, having these, because they fold flat, I love a project that does fold flat or smaller so you can store it. So we're there. I'm going to take off these bits just here and here. So I'm going to fold this in just so I don't accidentally snip something I'm not meant to. And then I'm going to cut along here. Perfect. And I'll do the same just on this one, just here. Perfect. So now I'm going to corner round. So I will burnish just this little bit here and make sure that it's straight. I'm going to snip away any little bits just like that may create a bit of an eyesore when the box is made. And I'm going to round these corners just here, and that's because it's going to be the flap of the lid that tucks in. And I just really like to have these rounded. I think it makes a project look nice, but also I think it makes it a bit easier to close the box. So that's there. I've got a 1-inch corner rounder, which is an old Stampin' Up punch. They don't sell them anymore, but you can buy something similar. It doesn't have to be 1 inch, it can be 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch, whichever you'd prefer, but for me, I quite like the thumb hole around this size. So I'm just going to attach my next layer, my matte layer, which is the gold specialty cardstock, and this is 4x3/8 by 2x7/8, and I'm going to pop it on here just before I assemble my box using my Tombow multi-liquid purpose glue, which I quite like because it's gives me a little time to just wiggle this layer in place until I'm happy that it is straight. I'm just gonna, yep, quite happy with that. So I'll press it down. I'm going to turn it over and maybe burnish it. And turn it back over. There we go. So that's that layer there. So apologies, I think my video cut out there and I missed the bit. So I've burnished the box and I've just used my Stampin' Seal Plus to run along the edge just here. And now I'm going to make my box up. So I'm going to fold this on here and then I'm going to fold this, try and keep it as straight as I can. There we go. And then I'm going to use my bone folder to just press down, make sure that's... So if I wanted to, I could make up a batch of these. I could store them like that. I could decorate them as well, but I am choosing to put my decoration above the ribbon, as I did here. So my sentiment piece, I'm choosing to put on top of the ribbon, just there. So I am going to fold one end of my box. Perfect, happy with that. And I'm going to pop my snug treat inside, and it is a snug fit, guys. I made it especially so that it was a perfect measurement. Next, going to move on to my ribbon for my decoration. I've actually chosen to use these two ribbons just here, if you can see them. So this is the check one, which I think is called Buffalo Check in America, and it's the black and white gingham ribbon. And then I've got this beautiful gold, lovely ribbon here as well, which is called the shimmer ribbon, gold shimmer ribbon. So I actually have some spare pieces from a previous project here, so I'm just going to get those out. So they're not equal lengths, so I'm going to put one on top of the other, the way around I want them, and I would like the bow this side this time. So I'm just going to turn it over and then try my best to do a bow. Let's see how we fare. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do a knot to the side. Let's see how we fare. Better this way around. There we go. So I was hoping to get the gold of the ribbon through to lay on the top, and I think that works particularly well. Lovely. So I will snip that off there as well. Snip that one off like that. There we go, great. So I've ended up with a bow on the same side, so I'm gonna move it. There we go. So this was the look I was hoping for. There, just because the way my bow is folded up, and I'm just snipping it so that it looks quite pretty. There you go, so I'm happy with that. I'm sure that I made that look a bit harder than it needed to be, so apologies. Right, and then finally I'm going to use the poinsettia petals, and I've actually going to heat emboss with gold here. So I've picked the Merry Christmas sentiment, and I've picked the hollies and berries. So last time I picked a sentiment from Heartfelt Wishes, and I used this poinsettia die, but this time I've used the hollies and berries with the Merry Christmas. And I might move my bow a little bit higher this time, so there's no rhyme or reason, more for the fact that I'd like the Merry Christmas showing. Bow to the side. There we go. So yeah, I'm quite, I think that's pretty cute. So I'm going to raise my bow a little bit this time. The beauty of this project is you can do that. You can play around with it. It's not fixed, and to open it, you're going to need to undo the bow anyway. So I'm going to use some of my Stampin' Dimensionals just here, turn it over. So I need a thin line at the top. There's them. I'll space them out, maybe 4, and then I'll do obviously more towards the bottom here. And I'll pop some of these on. Just check you can't see any, and that I'm going to be clear of my ribbon. Yes, lovely. So I'll take the backs off of these. So this is my first time taking part in this amazing, inspiring video hop. It is a great way to showcase the team's work and introduce some of you, my lovely subscribers, to my my crafty friends who make amazing projects, and vice versa. Okay, so there is my finished project. Do you have a favourite, guys? I think this one might be my favourite. I'm very grateful that you've watched this video today. Thank you very much. And if you would like to follow the links below to my other friends who've produced videos as well in this video hop. If you would like to purchase any of the products and you would like to shop with me, please follow the links below. I'm going to say bye for now, guys. So happy crafting.